You're watching Fox 22, Bangor. From the Great Northwoods to the Rockbound Coast and streaming live in HD worldwide at foxbangor.com. More people choose Good Morning Maine.
Today on Good Morning Maine, we'll see what led to the closure of a section of Route 6 and 15 in Jackman. Plus, Senator Susan Collins attended a town meeting in East Millinocket yesterday. And we'll get a glimpse of the new online farm market price report tool released by the University of Maine. This and more local news right now. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Emma Smith. To kick off our day, let's get a first check of that forecast. Meteorologist Chase Ropenack is in with the latest.
Good morning. We do have some chilly temperatures out there this morning. So as you can see, Bangor is sitting at 59 degrees, just under 60. It's actually a little bit warmer towards the coast. We can see 60 degrees in Bar Harbor, and it's actually pretty chilly the more you go up north. We can see 55 in Holton. But as we get into later today, the temperatures do warm up quite a bit, but they'll be slightly below average still. So we can see in Bangor, we'll be sitting at 70 degrees, and then down by the coast, will be a little warmer, 74, 71 in Bar Harbor. And then as you go north again, it'll be a little chillier, 68 in Holton. So looking at the radar right now, we can see we're pretty much in the clear. There's not really any precipitation moving through, but the main threat for tomorrow, looking into the radar for tomorrow, we can see we do have some precipitation moving our way Thursday. This just seems to be a little bit of Virga throughout on the radar, but we do have this front coming in right here that will just bring some slight showers and possible thunderstorms. Nothing severe, just some gusty winds, heavy rain with those showers. So looking into the forecast for today, we do have a high of 74 degrees, and it'll be mostly cloudy out there with some calm winds. And then looking at the forecast for tonight, it'll be a low of 61, mostly cloudy as well with more calm winds. And then going into tomorrow, the winds will ramp up from the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the high will be near 80 degrees with some scattered showers passing through. Again, nothing too severe with those showers. And then going into your hour-by-hour forecast today, you can see we start off in the mid to upper 60s. It'll be pretty cloudy throughout most of the day, and the sun comes out around 3 p.m. with a high of 74 degrees.
A jury in New Hampshire has acquitted a truck driver in the deaths of 7 motorcyclists. Volodymyr Zhukovsky had pleaded not guilty to numerous counts of negligent homicide and manslaughter from the 2019 collision in northern New Hampshire. He had been in jail since the fatal crash. The victims were a part of a Marines motorcycle club. Prosecutors allege Zhukovsky had used drugs the day of the crash and had been seen swerving on the road before crashing head-on into the motorcyclists. Ultimately, the judge dismissed 8 charges related to whether he was impaired at the time of the crash. During the trial, defense attorneys blamed the lead biker, saying he was drunk and swerved in front of the truck. The state has needed some rain, but it's taking a toll in some places. The Maine Department of Transportation has closed a section of Route 6 and 15 in Jackman after 2 days of heavy rain that led to a culvert failure. Officials say the upstream shoulder and half of the travel lane have been washed out. A detour has been set up that involves taking Route 201 to Bingham and Route 16 in Abbott. The total detour length is 143 miles. Once the water recedes, MDOT will assess the condition of the pipe and plan the next steps to restore traffic to the road. A failed culvert has also closed traffic from Pond Avenue to Forest Ave in Ellsworth, while crews work to replace it. Officials say they expect it will be closed for the next day or 2. Hometown Health Center introduced a new facility in Palmyra. Matthew Juronsik has the story.
On a gloomy Tuesday, members of Maine Primary Care Association, Harriman Architecture Company, and supporters came out to see the unveiling of Hometown Health's newest health center. For Hometown Health CEO Robin Winslow, this is something she's been advocating for.
I'm very excited. This is something I've wanted for over 10 years in bringing something to our community that we can all use.
Winslow says the new facility will be an important asset to the town of Palmyra. The building will feature a gym with treadmills, classrooms to hold informational sessions, and nutrition classes for those who rely on SNAP to help them eat healthier. It will also include a daycare and an opportunity to expand the medical assistance treatment program to combat the current opioid crisis. While designing the building, Peter Pinkerton and Christina Porter say they overcame many challenges.
Another hard part about doing things via Zoom is you're online a lot, Google Maps, seeing it via pictures.
It was just the normal isolation of not being in an environment. We're used to collaborating, we're used to being around people, and not having that every single day was a bit of a learning curve and having to learn how to do it in a more virtual format.
Although Representative Jared Golden was not able to attend the ceremony in person, one of his aides was there on his behalf. Winslow emphasizes the new space is all-inclusive.
It's not just for patients at Hometown Health Center, but it's for the whole community. Brings everybody under one roof. Many times our patients just need somebody to talk to, and this would give them a nice common area to go and very safe.
Reporting from Palmyra, Matthew Juronsik, ABC7 and Fox 22.
Senator Collins was in East Millinocket yesterday visiting the Katahdin Higher Education Center. She attended a town meeting with Senator Rector Deb Roundtree to discuss their project to provide access to child care for families across the region. The visit comes after Collins secured $4 million in the fiscal year appropriations package in March. Roundtree says the additional funds are beneficial for the community.
Many of the employers looking to come to the region have expressed interest in finding quality early childhood education services for the families that they're looking to hire and bring to the region. This is a critical opportunity to bring much needed growth as far as economic and community development here in the region.
Funding from the package is intended to renovate 2,000 square feet of space by constructing additional bathrooms, providing technological improvements, and supporting education and training resources at the center. Maine farmers have a new tool online to help them refine their business plans, apply for financing, and manage day-to-day operations. The University of Maine has launched the Maine Farmers Market Price Report. It provides updated price data by commodity, commercial, or organic. It is also searchable by region or statewide using an interactive map tool. Reports can be customized and downloaded. The time is now 8:07. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, we'll hear from the Bangor doctor that has sidestepped supply chain issues by instead building the necessity himself. But first, let's take another look at that forecast. A high of 74 today, mostly cloudy in the sky. Those clouds are going to continue on into tonight, where we're going to see a low of 60 degrees. Tomorrow, still lingering. Scattered showers are likely in certain parts of the state, a high of 79.
Inflation, a broken supply chain, and high gas prices. Mainers everywhere are facing tough decisions about rising costs. Growing up as part of a small family business in Leeds, I learned what a struggling economy does to small businesses, jobs, and to working class people. And serving as a Marine in Afghanistan and Iraq taught me to stand strong for what's right in the face of adversity. I'm Jared Golden, and that's why in Congress, I'm an independent voice for you, taking on my own party to stand up for Maine families. I was the only Democrat to vote against trillions of dollars of President Biden's agenda because I knew it would make inflation worse. I've stood with law enforcement against defunding the police. I support cutting the gas tax and increasing domestic oil production. I'm working to lower prescription drug costs and standing firm against any cuts to Social Security and Medicare. I'll always be an independent fighter for you. I'm Jared Golden, and this is my family. I approve this message because when it comes to doing what's right for your family, I'll never back down.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekends with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
It takes all types to play Family Feud. The sensible brother.
What would you do if you found the top half of a bikini?
Smell it. The Showstoppers. The Cooks.
Give me a seasoning a chef might name his daughter.
Nutmeg.
Don't do that to your baby.
See who shows up all season on Family Feud.
Weeknights at 7 on Fox 22.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. Despite supply chain issues, one doctor has found a way to get children the care they need. For months, the team at Northern Light Pediatrics had tried to acquire a metacasting table, a tool which is used to treat infantile scoliosis. Without the table, many families would have to either wait for the table to arrive or travel to Boston to receive the proper care. Dr. William Bassett decided the best course of action was to create his own table.
With early detection and early diagnosis, the sooner that you can catch this kind of seemingly complicated problem with a 20-degree curve or a 30-degree curve, the younger that the patient is, the earlier the diagnosis is made, and the earlier they undergo casting, the more likely it is that you can bring them to cure.
According to Dr. Bassett, Northern Light Pediatrics was able to avoid worsening conditions with the newly made table. Partners for Peace has started training to better serve the people of Piscataquis and Penobscot counties. Partners for Peace is an organization that helps those who have survived or are currently trying to escape domestic violence. The National Network to End Domestic Violence works with Partners for Peace to educate them about the intersection of domestic violence and HIV prevention. The groups are working together with the goal of helping those who find themselves within that intersection.
Folks who are experiencing domestic violence and also living with HIV can have some unique needs that may not be immediately apparent. And we're really excited to be getting together, to be doing this essential learning so that we around the state of Maine, we can support those survivors in the best possible way.
For more information about Partners for Peace, visit partnersforpeaceme.org. The time is now 8:11. After the break, the legislative farm bus tours are back for the first time since the pandemic. Plus, the Maine DOT has set some hefty weight restrictions on a bridge in Old Town. Details when we return.
Wherever you are, whether you're ready or not, it's coming. With a purpose, with persistence, with the power to change the way you live. So you don't have to change the way you live. Generac automatic standby generators. Control your power, control your life. Visit Generac.com.
Bathfitter doesn't just fit your bath. We fit your life. When a normal day is anything but normal, we fit your schedule with our unique tub-over-tub process installed in as little as a day. When high quality is the only quality that matters, we fit your standards with a lifetime guarantee. Bathfitter. It just fits.
Now, with $600 off a complete bath system, it fits your budget too. We've never had a promotion this big, so call or click now.
The ABC7 at Fox 22 Ultimate Backyard Barbecue giveaway is back. 5 lucky winners will take home $100 in quality meats from WA Bean & Sons. In addition, 1 lucky winner will win a grand prize of a brand new Weber gas grill. All you need to do to become a winner is stop by and fill out an entry form at Herman Meadow Golf Club, Billings Road, Herman, Maine's most family-friendly golf course, or Chase's Family Restaurant and the Hideaway Lounge, open for dine-in, takeout, or curbside. Make your summer barbecue ultimate with ABC7 and Fox 22.
For over 20 years, she's been fighting for survivors. Mariska Hargitay! Your birthday is around the corner. I happen to have a little surprise. Allie, get on out here!
She's coming over today. I was going to make her a special lobster lunch.
Well,
now we can cancel it.
Yep. Plus, a super-sized Drew's News event. Next, Drew.
The Drew Barrymore Show, Wednesday at 3 on Fox 22.
After a 3-year pause, the legislative farm bus tours are back. The first stop was the Crane Brothers Farm in Exeter. A.J. Douglas followed along as lawmakers toured the corn and potato farm.
Agriculture plays a really important role in our state and in our lives.
On Tuesday, the Agriculture Council of Maine hosted a bus tour of farms for state legislative candidates. Lawmakers took time to ask questions and learn what is required to keep farmers in business.
We touched on land preservation, the issues with PFAS, pressures from solar development, and a big one, soil health.
The farm bus tours have been on hold since 2019 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry Commissioner Amanda Beals says she's glad to be back.
This is a really valuable event for legislators and others who are really interested in what's going on in agriculture, want to hear from farmers about what kinds of issues they're facing and what's going well for them.
Crane says the most concerning issues for the farm would be regulations addressing support for advanced technology and access to high-demand staffing.
The future of drone spraying and spreading technology, For the past few years, we've enrolled in the H-2A labor program and have a number of seasonal employees from outside the U.S.
Farmers not listed on Tuesday's bus tour are encouraged to reach out to local representatives with the Maine Department of Agriculture, Conservation, and Forestry. In Exeter, A.J. Douglas, ABC 7, Fox 22.
Old Town residents have expressed concerns after a historic bridge gains some hefty weight restrictions. Since July 25th, the Elwyn G. Estes Memorial Bridge now has a weight restriction of 30 tons or 60,000 pounds. The new guidelines will not affect most local delivery vehicles, such as fire engines and school buses. However, loaded logging trucks and other construction vehicles will be affected. Director of Communications for Maine Department of Transportation says a temporary bridge is being discussed with the town's construction community.
We're sorry that this is going to be an inconvenience for a time. But we're also working with Old Town, with contractors, with the university to try to make sure that this project gets done.
Merrill says construction for a new bridge should begin in 2024. The time is now 8:16. Let's get a full look at our forecast. Meteorologist Chase Ropanak is in with the latest. Good morning, Chase.
Good morning. We have some pretty chilly temperatures out there. You can see right now in Bangor, we're sitting at 59 degrees. It's actually slightly warmer by the coast, sitting at 60 in Bar Harbor, and it's actually pretty chilly the more north you go, sitting at 55 in Holton. But those temperatures will rise quite a bit today. We'll get to the mid-70s, and Bangor will actually be sitting right around 70. Mid-70s will be a little bit more south. Bar Harbor will actually be sitting at 71, and then the more up north you go, a little chillier, 68 in Holton. So those temperatures will warm up today, but they'll still be slightly below average. Looking at the temperature trend for this week, we can see we're having some rising temperatures as we move on throughout the week. By Friday, we'll be around 80 degrees. Sunday, 81, just slightly above the average. And then we'll actually take a little dip starting Monday. We'll get back into the upper 70s. So looking at the humidity with this, we can see that we're going to get into the muggy region around mid-Thursday, and then it will get down to the comfortable temperatures in the dew points around 50 Friday through Sunday, and then they'll slightly increase again. It won't get too high. It'll still get around muggy, but the temperatures will be around 60 degrees for the dew points, so won't be too bad out there. Looking at the radar right now, we can see that we have nothing really on the radar, so it's pretty clear, so no precipitation in the area. But as we look into tomorrow, we will see some showers coming our way with this front that's arriving just above Bangor and coming in through Quebec right around Thursday midday, and it should come to our area around Thursday evening. So nothing severe with these scattered showers and possible thunderstorms, but just something to be aware of. So looking at the wind speeds right now, we can see we're pretty calm by the coast. We can see 6 miles per hour coming from the north at Bar Harbor. Bangor also 5 miles per hour coming from the north, but everywhere else seems to have some pretty calm winds, so nothing, no wind threats out there today. So as we look into today's forecast, we have that high of 74 degrees, mostly cloudy with some calm winds. Looks to be a beautiful day today. Going into tonight, it'll be a little chilly with a low of 61. We'll still have some mostly cloudy skies and calm winds. And as we look into tomorrow's forecast, the high will be near 80 degrees with those scattered showers coming in later in the evening, and the winds will ramp up slightly from the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So now as we look into the extended forecast for you guys, looks like we have a mostly cloudy day today with that high in the mid-70s. Thursday, we have those scattered showers coming in the evening. Friday and Saturday will be beautiful weather with partly cloudy skies and highs near 80 degrees. And then Sunday, we do have a slight rain chance coming in with the high near 81.
It's graduation time, and alas, many are not exactly sure what their new qualification will bring them. But for the clever few, well, they know that Toyota could reward their hard work with an impressive $500 rebate on any new Toyota. That's right, recent and soon-to-be college grads could get a $500 rebate over and above already great Toyota financing offers. So see your New England Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
For over 17 years, ADA Fence Company has been offering top quality fences at the best price and doing the job right the first time. Choose from vinyl, ornamental, wood, rental, and chain link fences. ADA Fence Company also builds kennels, enclosures, and gates of all types and sizes. Proudly serving Eastern and Central Maine. Call ADA Fence Company today at 1-888-891-4564. ADA Fence Company, the professional fence people.
In life, many things matter. Black lives matter. Asian and Caucasian lives matter. Police officers and firefighters matter. Youngsters and senior citizen lives matter. Think about it. Every life matters. And it all begins, first in Maine and everywhere, when the protection of the unborn matters.
The ABC7 and Fox 22 Ultimate Backyard Barbecue giveaway is back. 5 lucky winners will take home $100 in quality meats from WA Bean & Sons. In addition, 1 lucky winner will win a grand prize of a brand new Weber gas grill. All you need to do to become a winner is stop by and fill out an entry form at Osborne's Plumbing and Heating, natural gas, air conditioners, and mini-split heat pumps installations, or the Farmer's Table in Corinna for breakfast, lunches, dinners, and desserts made from farm-fresh ingredients. Make your summer barbecue ultimate with ABC7 and Fox 22.
And for your national news, at least one person is confirmed dead following a devastating crash on the New Jersey Turnpike yesterday. State police say it happened just before 7 p.m. Tuesday evening when a double-decker bus overturned on the Thomas Edison service area entrance ramp to the New Jersey Turnpike. Multiple injuries have been reported. Footage of the scene shows the extensive damage to the bus, now turned on its side. Now to the latest on the monkeypox outbreak. Federal health officials giving an update on the public health emergency yesterday afternoon. The FDA announcing it will be stretching vaccine supply by pulling 5 doses out of a single vial without sacrificing safety or efficacy. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
As the monkeypox virus continues to spread across the country, federal health officials are doubling down on their fight against it.
Last week, I declared a public health emergency to address the monkeypox outbreak. Today, we take another important step.
With vaccine demand outweighing supply, the FDA announcing it will begin giving the vaccine in smaller, shallower injections under the skin, allowing up to 5 doses per vaccine vial, which could lead to a 5-fold increase in the U.S. vaccine supply.
The EUA also allows for use of the vaccine in individuals younger than 18 years of age, determined to be at high risk of monkeypox infection.
Nearly 9,000 Americans have been infected with the virus, including 20-year-old Camille Seaton.
I just want to let y'all know that I did not do anything sexual to contract this disease. This is spreading like it's here.
Nearly all the cases have been among men who have sex with men and their sexual networks, but doctors stress anyone can get the virus. It's primarily spread through skin-to-skin contact. After hearing Seaton's story, Darnell McAlpin decided to get the vaccine.
Seeing someone in Georgia have it on her face, I think just seeing the scarring and what monkeypox does to you really just made me even more willing to get the shot.
The CDC has released new guidance on how to help reduce the risk of contracting the virus, saying in part people should carefully consider the risk of attending social gatherings like raves and festivals, and if attending, they should wear clothing that helps reduce the risk of skin-to-skin contact.
With news of the IRS receiving an extra $80 billion in funding, taxpayers are wondering how that money is going to be used. Fox's Aisha Hasni has more from Capitol Hill.
Tonight, growing fears about a growing IRS.
Yes, I do have a fear of being audited.
I think that's ridiculous. The IRS needs to be smaller, not bigger.
As the White House finally goes on the record about who the IRS will use $80 billion to go after.
So no new audits on anybody making under $400,000 a year?
Very clear, no.
Republicans aren't buying it, saying low and middle class earners and small businesses will pay the price for expensive audits. Democrats believe 87,000 new employees, not all of which will be agents, will help the IRS go after the uber wealthy, a way to fix the disproportionate targeting of the lowest earners. Recent analysis by Syracuse University reveals the IRS audits the poor about 5 times more than everyone else. And in 2019, ProPublica published the top 5 places for audits were predominantly black rural counties in the Deep South.
Auditing the working poor is much easier than auditing the affluent or the wealthy.
Experts say budget cuts over the years caused the agency to lose auditors who were far more experienced to go after the wealthy.
And so the audits aren't just way down for the rich and for corporations, but they're thinner, they're less good.
And taxpayers we've spoken with have mixed opinions about whether this will work as Democrats intend. They hope there will be plenty of congressional oversight along with that big fat check. On Capitol Hill, I'm Aisha Hasni, Fox News.
The FBI has reportedly confiscated the cell phone of Pennsylvania Republican Scott Perry. Perry, in an exclusive statement to Fox News, said 3 FBI agents approached him yesterday while he was traveling with his family, handing him a warrant and requesting that he turn over his cell phone. Perry says that his phone contains information that is not the business of the government. The incident takes place one day after the raid on the Florida estate of former President Donald Trump. A grand jury decides not to indict the woman whose accusation in the 1955 trial led to the lynching of Emmett Till. Carolyn Bryant Donham claimed that Till made improper advances and whistled at her, which led to her then-husband and his brother-in-law to abduct, torture, and murder the 14-year-old black boy. The men were arrested and ultimately acquitted in Till's killing, but Donham was never charged. An unpublished memoir by Donham expressed surprise that her accusation led to Till's death. The jury's decision means Donham, now in her 80s, will likely never be prosecuted. Still to come here on the second half of our show, a VZ man who recently had his bike stolen had it replaced recently by some very appreciative peers. Plus, a Brewer girl wanted to give back to her community on her own birthday. We'll hear details of this and more when we return.
I'm 82 years old and I have collapsed arches, which means the first thing that hits the ground is the bone in my arch. I came to Comfort Shoes 4 years ago because I couldn't walk without pain. And she spent so much time on my feet getting the right shoe, and we finally found the right pair. Once you made these orthotics for me, I have no pain. These are so comfortable. I have no discomfort. I feel like I could go running, and I thank you and Comfort Shoes for that.
You're watching Fox 22, Bangor.
It's Wednesday, August 10th, 2022, and it's the 222nd day of the year. A very lucky Wednesday indeed. Chase will have the forecast in just a moment. 1 year ago today, the governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, resigns amid a sexual harassment scandal. Antonio Banderas, a Spanish actor, is 62 today. American model Kylie Jenner is 25. And today is National Lazy Day. Perfect for the weather forecast. It's Spoil Your Dog Day. And it's National S'mores Day. I know Howard will have a twist on a s'mores recipe later on, so stay tuned for that. But, I think it's always a good day to be lazy. You can always compromise there. But right now, let's switch over to meteorologist Chase Ropanak for the full weather forecast. Good morning, Chase.
Good morning. We do have some chilly temperatures out there this morning. So as you can see, Bangor is sitting at 59 degrees, just under 60. It's actually a little bit warmer towards the coast. We can see 60 degrees in Bar Harbor, and it's actually pretty chilly the more you go up north. We can see 55 in Holton. But as we get into later today, the temperatures do warm up quite a bit, but they'll be slightly below average still. So we can see in Bangor, we'll be sitting at 70 degrees, and then down by the coast will be a little warmer, 74, 71 in Bar Harbor. And then as you go north again, it'll be a little chillier, 68 in Holton. So looking at the radar right now, we can see we're pretty much in the clear. There's not really any precipitation moving through. But the main threat for tomorrow, looking into the radar for tomorrow, we can see we do have some precipitation moving our way Thursday. This just seems to be a little bit of Virgo throughout on the radar, but we do have this front coming in right here that will just bring some slight showers and possible thunderstorms. Nothing severe, just some gusty winds, heavy rain with those showers. So looking into the forecast for today, we do have a high of 74 degrees, and it'll be mostly cloudy out there with some calm winds. And then looking at the forecast for tonight, it'll be a low of 61, mostly cloudy as well with more calm winds. And then going into tomorrow, the winds will ramp up from the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and the high will be near 80 degrees with some scattered showers passing through. Again, nothing too severe with those showers. And then going into your hour-by-hour forecast today, you can see we start off in the mid to upper 60s. It'll be pretty cloudy throughout most of the day, and the sun comes out around 3 p.m. with a high of 74 degrees.
Thank you, Chase. A VZ man has a brand new set of wheels thanks to his coworkers at Hannaford. As Jody Hersey tells us, Michael Mooney's bicycle was stolen while he was on the job, so the store employees took up a collection in order to gift him a new one.
19-year-old Michael Mooney pedals to the Hogan Road Hannaford in Bangor each week, where he works part-time. Last month, when Mooney finished his shift, he went outside to hop on his bike and discovered it missing, even though he had used a bike lock.
I was just speechless in like shock.
His co-workers were just as surprised.
Michael rides that bicycle to and from work. That's how he gets to work. And in this day and age, I mean, you got to give him kudos for that.
When Michael had called Bangor PD to report it, Bangor PD did their best to try to locate it, but were unsuccessful.
Mooney's boss and the other Hannaford employees decided to take matters into their own hands and started collecting donations amongst themselves in order to gift him a new one. They presented Mooney with that new bicycle last week.
As I say, I don't have any friends, I only have family, and Hannaford is now part of my family.
He's very deserving of it, and we're glad. All of us are very glad that we could do that to help him.
In Bangor, I'm Jody Hersey for ABC 7 and Fox 22.
Many students in Penobscot, Piscataquis, and Knox counties will receive a new backpack just in time for school, thanks to the generosity of an 11-year-old girl from Brewer. This is the 5th year in a row Ava Burke has chosen to collect backpacks for her birthday instead of gifts and donate them to the We've Got Your Back program at Penquis. On Tuesday morning, Burke dropped off 221 brand new bags, more than doubling her goal from last year.
And it made her sad when she saw that other kids didn't have what she had, and she wanted to help them feel confident in the school year. And I just think that's really extraordinary that a child has that much empathy.
I like making all the backpacks as unique as they possibly can, so then all the kids can get special different backpacks. And they're not going to be like, oh, there's 20 of that one and a bunch of other kids are going to have that one. I don't really like it. So I try to keep it really diverse so the kids can find one that they really like.
Burke is the top donor to the annual We've Got Your Back program at Penquis. A man who lives in North Texas loses his wedding ring on a beach in Florida and gets it back after a woman who also lives in North Texas finds it. Chris Ramirez and his wife Marissa went on a family vacation to Fort Lauderdale in June.
The water was a little choppy, so I decided to take my ring off and I put it in a diaper bag. In the event from moving from where we were sitting at to the resort, the ring somehow fell out, ended up in the sand.
So I picked it up, and then I told my daughter, I was like, oh my God, this is a wedding ring.
Ramirez called the resort, and Duffy had left her contact information there. They eventually got in touch. Duffy planned to mail the ring to whoever could provide an accurate description of it, but she was able to hand deliver it to Ramirez because they lived so close. Today at 3:30 in Blue Hill, kids and families are invited to the library lawn for a workshop on the flowering plant goldenrod and its wide range of uses. Information will be shared about animals, insects, and other species that interact with the plant. An herbalist will be on site to discuss the medicinal qualities of it. And crafting with goldenrod will also be an option. Guests will be able to make sun prints and butterfly cutouts. To register, use the Blue Hill Library's interactive calendar or call 374-5515. Tomorrow, beginning at 4 p.m., the Ellsworth Public Library will host a book sale. Organized by the Friends of the Ellsworth Public Library in lieu of the budget cuts to the library, the sale will feature new and donated books for all ages and of all genres. The money raised will go to the library programs. The sale will go from 4 to 7 tomorrow, as well as 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Still to come here this morning, Dave Peck will be in with our sports updates. But first, let's take another look at that forecast. High of 74 today, mostly cloudy in the sky. Those clouds are going to continue on into tonight. A low of 60 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, still lingering, and some scattered showers are likely in certain parts of the states. A high of almost 80.
Durable, sturdy, stylish. Not Joe. Joe's Furniture. Joe's Furniture Warehouse in Newport is the place to find solid wood, built to last, made in Maine dressers, bureaus, and nightstands. Not your average Joe. Joe's Furniture Warehouse, Grogan Avenue in Newport.
It's time for the biggest sale of the year on the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed. Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because proven quality sleep is vital to our health and wellness. Only the Sleep Number 360 Smart Bed keeps you cool, then senses and effortlessly adjusts for your best sleep. It tells you exactly how well you slept, your sleep IQ score. Our smart sleepers get 28 minutes more restful sleep per night, so you can be your best for yourself and those you care about most. And now, all smart beds are on sale. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 Limited Edition Smart Bed, only for limited time.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Breakdowns, collisions, things happen on the road unexpectedly. But here at Phil's Towing, we understand. With years of experience, our friendly professionals are here for you when you need them the most, no matter how big the task or vehicle is. At Phil's Towing, with our heavy-duty trucks, we guarantee an arrival time of 30 minutes or less and are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Give us a call at Phil's Towing. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Comfy, cozy, relaxing. Not Joe. Joe's Furniture. Joe's Furniture Warehouse in Newport is the place to find rockers, recliners, sofas, and easy chairs. Quality furniture, affordable prices. Not your average Joe. Joe's Furniture Warehouse, Grogan Avenue in Newport.
Judge and the Yankees battle Bogarts and the rival Red Sox. It's Baseball Night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Good morning, everyone. So this past high school basketball season, Brewer was my team. I picked them to win states. I picked them to beat Cooper Flagg and Nokomis, and I've been eating my words ever since. Now Flagg and his brother headed to Montverde in Florida, but before he leaves, we had a score to settle. 1-on-1, and it ended just how you might imagine.
I'm about to play Coop 1-on-1, 1st to 7. What's the score? What's your prediction?
I won't score on him. And I'm way better than you.
As soon as I saw Dave walk in with the Chuck Taylors on, I knew it was over.
He looks like kind of like a 90s trooper, you know, very fundamental.
Oh my God.
My boy Dave came out with the Brewer jersey on. I think that was a very bad decision on his end.
All over him.
You know, Cooper took that personal, and he wasn't going to let that slide.
Just personal rivalry from last year, you know, something that we take to heart, losing that one game of our season, so you know, just had to get him back.
My game plan going into it, let him shoot the 3. I'm not going to lose getting dunked on. And he did both.
No, the witches, it hit some personal. It hit some personal.
I saw a look in his eyes when I pulled out the Witches jersey. And then he blocked my ass.
It's a good game. Valiant effort.
What was it, 7-0?
Yeah.
What did it take, a minute 30?
It's a new age, new type of basketball. We just showed it right there.
This is the best high school player I've ever seen. Not because he's 15 or he's 14 years old. Like, he's the best player I've ever seen.
Great job from Tyler putting that together. I still got the Chuck Taylors on. Landon didn't like them. I'm still rocking them. One thing, though, I do have to apologize to my good friends of Brewer. I let you guys down. I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring you guys in and have the collateral damage on the Witches, but credit to them because they are the state champions, and best of luck to Cooper and Ace as they head south to Montverde this week. They're not the only players on Maine United heading to prep school, though. After 2 seasons with Bangor, Landon Clark, who you just saw criticize my Chuck Taylors, is transferring to St. Paul's in New Hampshire. The former Ram spent all summer playing in the Nike Elite League with Maine United, and he garnered a significant amount of attention, specifically while at the Peach Jam tourney last month. Clark said St. Paul's felt like a good fit as soon as he stepped on campus. Solid academics, historic campus, and athletics that would stretch his ability.
Just a high-level competition in practice and in every game. You know, we go to prep school and you got these guys who are older, bigger, stronger, who you play against every day. So in practice and in the games, I'm just looking for a higher opportunity.
So congratulations to Landon and best of luck on your next endeavor. Let's switch to some Red Sox, though. Just when we thought things couldn't get worse for Chris Sale, things have gotten worse for Chris Sale. The Red Sox announced on Tuesday that the lefty has suffered a broken wrist during a bicycle accident this past Saturday. Sale was already recovering from a finger injury after finally coming back from a broken rib, but this one will put him on the shelf for the rest of the season.
We need to dispatch some people to go find whoever has the Chris Sale voodoo doll and recover it. It's just, you know, it stinks. It's really unfortunate. I mean, we're relieved this wasn't worse, but it's been such a run of bad luck for him and obviously for us.
So Sale is done for the year. The entire rotation has been banged up all summer. Nate Eovaldi is back. Now Tanner Houck is on the 15-day IL. But Michael Wacha is on his way, making a rehab start in Portland on Tuesday. Wacha has been recovering from a tired shoulder since early July. Top 4 here. Sea Dogs up 2-1. Wacha with a defensive gem. Look at that. Snagging Tristan Peters, that line drive right back to him. Then a little bit later, he'll get Brett Auerbach here looking on the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Wacha. Still in the 4th now. This was the one blemish of his outing. Sean Roby's RBI single here to center. That ties the game at 2. And then in the bottom of the 4th, the Dogs would retake the lead, though, here from Eli Marrero with the RBI single to center, scoring Alex Benelis. Sea Dogs end up winning it 5-4 in 10. For Wacha, a successful outing, 4+. He allowed 2 runs while striking out 5.
Physically, I feel great, and I felt like the ball was coming out pretty good at times. You know, the command of some of my stuff wasn't quite where I would have liked it to be tonight, but overall, the body and shoulder and everything has been feeling great. You know, so pleased with that.
And the rehab appearances will continue into Wednesday night as Kike Hernandez will suit up for the Sea Dogs then. Ready, that's sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Inflation, a broken supply chain, and high gas prices. Mainers everywhere are facing tough decisions about rising costs. Growing up as part of a small family business in Leeds, I learned what a struggling economy does to small businesses, jobs, and to working class people. And serving as a Marine in Afghanistan and Iraq taught me to stand strong for what's right in the face of adversity. I'm Jared Golden, and that's why in Congress, I'm an independent voice for you, taking on my own party to stand up for Maine families. I was the only Democrat to vote against trillions of dollars of President Biden's agenda because I knew it would make inflation worse. I've stood with law enforcement against defunding the police. I support cutting the gas tax and increasing domestic oil production. I'm working to lower prescription drug costs and standing firm against any cuts to Social Security and Medicare. I'll always be an independent fighter for you. I'm Jared Golden, and this is my family. I approve this message because when it comes to doing what's right for your family, I'll never back down.
The signs of summer are here. The sun's out for the evening commute. Whistles and clapping echo from the ball field, and a day at the lake brings the family together. Valley Home Services offers whole home comfort, serving northern Maine to Portland. With the push of a button on a Fujitsu heat pump, you're ready for whatever summer brings. Humid days or cool nights, come home to comfort with Valley Home Services. Home is our middle name.
Hanks Husqvarna is your full-line Husqvarna dealer with 2 convenient locations, 32 Old State Road in Carmel and 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport. Whether it's tractors and zero turns, chainsaws to trimmers, or pressure washers to battery power, everything is set up, serviced, and ready to go by our certified Husqvarna technician. And all sales are backed by our in-house Husqvarna warranty. For parts, service, or sales, stop in to Hanks Husqvarna, Carmel or Newport.
Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. We are here this morning with Sean Smith. He is the Director of Sales and Marketing and the Vice President of WA Bean & Sons, which is a meat distributor here in Bangor. Sean, thank you for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Are you sixth generation of the Bean family?
I am, yes,
Cool.
Sixth generation.
Cool. So you must know a bit about the founding history.
A little bit, yeah.
Do you want to dive into any of the beginning stuff for
Yeah,
us?
I mean, we started on 1860 on Outer Ohio Street. Yeah, we've been plugging along, moved down into the Norumbega Plaza in the early 1900s. Then we've actually been out in the Beaumark Industrial Plaza, Industrial Park since 1968.
Yeah, right in Ohio Street. That is awesome. And sixth generation, that is a big deal. Yep. So, I mean, as far as, so that's 150 years. I mean, how has the product offering changed? Do you know? I mean, what's offered now?
Well, now, again, we used to be more of a butcher.
Yeah.
Facilitator. Again, everything was used, with the animals back then in those days.
Right.
We've kind of transitioned away from the full-scale breaking down of the animals. And we are just a food producer at this point.
Right.
And we've been doing that now as our mainstay, like I said, since the late 60s, really.
Yeah.
And it's what we do. We make sausages, and of course we make the red snapper hot dogs, which is what we're well known for. But we make a full line of other products. We have deli meats.
Yep.
We also do specialty ham products, turkey products, chicken products, and again we do custom butchering in house. And we were recently named one of the top 100 butcher shops in the country by Food and Wine magazine, which was a huge kudos to our staff and our butchers and everybody that works in that for us as well.
Right. So it's kind of like a lost art. I mean, as far as butchering goes, you guys still use certain parts that aren't used as much, even though there's not as much of a market for it now.
Right. We what we do is we still do break down subprimals and primals, and we break them down into we do custom cut ribeyes, custom cut Angus fillets. And again, that's something we take a lot of pride in, is our custom cuts steaks.
Absolutely. I was looking for, I was trying to make red beans and rice a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, what can I get? I know if I just went up to the butcher at Hannaford and asked, I'd probably be surprised. But I saw on your website, you guys even have like oxtail.
Yeah.
So you're surprised by the amount of stuff that you have.
Yeah, absolutely. We sell, we sell a lot of oxtail. We sell a lot of goat cubes as well.
Cool.
We've got a great clientele that comes in for that. We sell another one of our niche products that we sell a lot of is our pork belly.
Yeah.
We're very well known for our pork belly in the area. We've got people that travel for that.
Yep,
absolutely. I can tell where you're from.
I'm from Bangor. But I like food.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
But no, it's absolutely it's a diverse product range that we have available. If there's something that you're looking for, we can actually find it for you. If we don't have it in house, I'll source it for you. Again, I work closely with restaurants and chefs in the area as well, sourcing products for them.
Yep.
So it's not just a red snapper hot dog. We've got a full line of stuff that we do over there.
Which is also very special, though. When I've traveled and I've gone to the West Coast, I've been like, where are the red hot dogs?
Right.
I'm never leaving home again.
Right. No, it is something that we're known for.
Right.
And it's actually, quick funny story. I was just in the airport recently, and a lady saw me actually wearing this hat, and she said, "Oh, you're from Maine. I love Maine. Have you ever had a red hot dog?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, funny story.
There
Let me tell you about
go.
those red hot dogs."
Have I ever?
Yeah. So it is. It's something we're well known for.
Right.
It's something that we take a lot of pride in.
Absolutely.
And again, we're the last makers of red hot dogs left in the state of Maine.
Absolutely.
So again, it's something that we take that pride and put that into the product. Our employees understand that, and we just want to pass that on to the public. Awesome.
So where can people shop for your products?
Again, we're in any grocery store in the area in the state of Maine. Hannaford, Shaw's are my number one accounts.
Yep.
A lot of mom and pop stores, a lot of independent grocery stores. You'll see our products. We do have a retail store on Beaumark Road, 229 Beaumark Road. Anybody's welcome to come out there, come right into the window and place an order. You can call an order ahead and we'll have it ready for you. You can place an order right online.
What's the URL for online?
Beansmeats.com.
Awesome. And we will have all that information on our website today so you can find them easily and accessibly. Thank you very much for being with us today, Sean.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me.
Of course. We'll send it over to meteorologist Chase Ropanak for our full weather forecast.
Good morning. We have some pretty chilly temperatures out there. You can see right now in Bangor, we're sitting at 59 degrees. It's actually slightly warmer by the coast, sitting at 60 in Bar Harbor, and it's actually pretty chilly the more north you go, sitting at 55 in Holton. but those temperatures will rise quite a bit today. We'll get to the mid-70s, and Bangor will actually be sitting right around 70. Mid-70s will be a little bit more south. Bar Harbor will actually be sitting at 71, and then the more up north you go, a little chillier, 68 in Holton. So those temperatures will warm up today, but they'll still be slightly below average. Looking at the temperature trend for this week, we can see we're having some rising temperatures as we move on throughout the week. By Friday, we'll be around 80 degrees. Sunday, 81, just slightly above the average. And then we'll actually take a little dip starting Monday. We'll get back into the upper 70s. So looking at the humidity with this, we can see that we're going to get into the muggy region around mid-Thursday, and then it will get down to the comfortable temperatures in the dew points around 50 Friday through Sunday, and then they'll slightly increase again. It won't get too high. It'll still get around muggy, but the temperatures will be around 60 degrees for the dew points, so won't be too bad out there. Looking at the radar right now, we can see that we have nothing really on the radar, so it's pretty clear, so no precipitation in the area. But as we look into tomorrow, we will see some showers coming our way with this front that's arriving just above Bangor and coming in through Quebec right around Thursday midday, and it should come to our area around Thursday evening. So nothing severe with these scattered showers and possible thunderstorms, but just something to be aware of. So looking at the wind speeds right now, we can see we're pretty calm by the coast. We can see 6 miles per hour coming from the north at Bar Harbor. Bangor, also 5 miles per hour coming from the north, but everywhere else seems to have some pretty calm winds, so nothing, no wind threats out there today. So as we look into today's forecast, we have that high of 74 degrees, mostly cloudy with some calm winds. Looks to be a beautiful day today. Going into tonight, it'll be a little chilly with a low of 61. We'll still have some mostly cloudy skies and calm winds. And as we look into tomorrow's forecast, the high will be near 80 degrees with those scattered showers coming in later in the evening, and the winds will ramp up slightly from the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So now as we look into the extended forecast for you guys, looks like we have a mostly cloudy day today with that high in the mid-70s. Thursday, we have those scattered showers coming in the evening. Friday and Saturday will be beautiful weather with partly cloudy skies and highs near 80 degrees. And then Sunday, we do have a slight rain chance coming in with the high near 81.
Allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily stops your body from overreacting to allergens all season long. Psst, psst. Flonase, all good.
Before discovering Nexium 24-Hour to treat her frequent heartburn, Claire could only imagine enjoying chocolate cake. Now she can have her cake and eat it too. Nexium 24-Hour stops acid before it starts for all day, all night protection. Can you imagine 24 hours without heartburn?
Wherever you are, whether you're ready or not, it's coming. With a purpose, with persistence, with the power to change the way you live. So you don't have to change the way you live. Generac automatic standby generators. Control your power, control your life. Visit Generac.com.
The ABC7 at Fox 22 Ultimate Backyard Barbecue giveaway is back. 5 lucky winners will take home $100 in quality meats from WA Bean & Sons. In addition, 1 lucky winner will win a grand prize of a brand new Weber gas grill. All you need to do to become a winner is stop by and fill out an entry form at Body Graphics Studio, your clean and friendly one-stop destination for tattoos, piercings, and more. Or Jamar Construction Products. Call for everything you need for your construction project. Make your summer barbecue ultimate with ABC7 and Fox 22.
As good as it gets. Let's go! Oh my goodness! Sensation.
MLB returns to the Field of Dreams when the Cubs take on the Reds Thursday at 6 on Fox.
If you love the combo of toasty marshmallows, melted chocolate, and crispy graham crackers, then today's your lucky day. Yup, it's officially National S'mores Day. A day to celebrate all things s'mores, like we need an excuse to eat them. So today, I want to share an easy way to get everything we love about s'mores in the form of a pie. We start by combining some graham cracker crumbs along with a bit of sugar and melted butter. We set that aside and we mix together a package of instant chocolate pudding and some milk. Once this thickens up, we fold in some whipped topping, which makes it nice and creamy. This goes into a store-bought graham cracker pie crust. Then we sprinkle on the crunchy topping and finish it off with lots of mini marshmallows. And since a s'more isn't a s'more unless the marshmallows are toasted, we pop this under the broiler just long enough for them to get golden brown. After it cools, you have everything you love about an ooey gooey s'more in the form of a pie. So stop whatever you're doing and go over to our website so you can make our toasty s'mores pie as soon as tonight. And while you're there, check out our s'mores-inspired recipes. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found s'more tasty ways for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
If COVID-19 could get a grade, it would be an F. But as students prepare to go back to school this fall, many are still struggling to combat the massive learning gaps caused by the pandemic. Fox News' Ted Lindner has a look at how students are trying to overcome the setbacks as academic professionals share tips and tricks about how you can ensure your kids get off on the right foot.
Pandemic-era learning setbacks once again rearing their ugly head, and the timing couldn't be worse as hundreds of thousands of new incoming college students prepare to start the next chapter of their lives. But many are still struggling to adapt to pre-pandemic academics.
They expected us to be fully acclimated to how it was before.
After many spent roughly half of their high school careers juggling remote learning.
I was more of going to online school to pass, not really to learn.
The transition was hard for students like Angel Hope, who started skipping out on his virtual classes. And while he recently graduated high school with good grades, he felt unprepared for college.
Part of me feels like I deserve it because, I went through that. But part of me is that I really get, the best education that I could.
Educators say students who fall behind in their learning have higher risks of dropping out of college. Not wanting to be a statistic, Hope enrolled at the University of Wisconsin-Madison's summer program, where he learned math skills he missed and developed important study habits. But regardless of what grade your child may be starting,
you have to be healthy, well-rested, and fed before you can learn.
Academic professionals say it's critical they enter school with a positive mindset.
Even if school has been a negative experience in the past, we're starting fresh and really take a positive, enthusiastic outlook to school.
And recommending parents stay involved with their child's class by volunteering, attending events, and staying active on the school's social media accounts. Ted Lindner, Fox News.
4,000 beagles rescued from a breeding and testing facility in Virginia are looking for their forever homes. Animal rescue organizations are moving some of the dogs from the Envigo lab in Virginia, a facility that bred the dogs to supply other labs that test on animals. In May, the U.S. Department of Justice sued Envigo, alleging Animal Welfare Act violations at the facility. The Humane Society of the United States says they're working to find owners for the dogs.
4,000 is a big number, and it's going to take 60 days to get all of these animals out. And working with our shelter and rescue partners across the country, working with them to get these dogs eventually into forever loving homes.
If you want to sign up to foster or adopt one of the rescued beagles, log on to humanesociety.org. SpaceX launched a new batch of satellites from Cape Canaveral in the U.S. state of Florida on Tuesday. The Falcon 9 rocket transported the 52 Starlink satellites, the latest to be added to the company's internet constellation. As the internet satellites were sent into orbit, the rocket's first stage successfully came down to Earth for a landing on a SpaceX drone ship, which was located off the coast of Florida. In total, SpaceX has sent more than 3,000 Starlink satellites into orbit. Well, that does it for the final hour of our show. Thank you for watching. We'll be back at 6 a.m.